It's Friday the 20th, and we'll just have a quick look back at what's gone on this week, and then we'll see what could happen today and into next week. The US stock markets was the big focus for me. I had thought the dollar might turn around and start heading higher. It hasn't quite done that yet, although it has been holding the support level. But until that turns around and goes higher, I'll leave it alone. US stock markets, they're the big one. So I had the S&P. Big trend line going back to the beginning of last year, 1 year old trend line, 200-day moving average, and the Fibonacci resistance around the 4,000 to 4,020 area. That was the big one for me, where I suggested the market would probably turn around. We were overbought on the slow stochastic, and I suggested that would probably be a good short position. I've been calling this bear trend for a year. I was saying that we would start a bear trend this time last year, and I was right about that. Every time we've gone up to the resistance area, we've been shorting, and those trades have worked really well. I think this is the beginning of the next move to the downside. We've got a couple of big red candles there as we reject that resistance on the S&P. I think this is the beginning of a big move to the downside, although we've had already a 100-point move to the downside. We'll probably retest 3820, 3800. I don't think that's going to hold this time. We could even break the October 2022 low at 3500. Nasdaq had a bearish engulfing candle, which was my sell signal for Thursday. We continued lower yesterday as expected. We are in a consolidation phase, which I think is a negative for the market, where eventually we'll break down below 10,800 for a sell signal. I'm happy being short with the bearish engulfing candle that we had on Wednesday and the follow through on Thursday. This just looks like a typical bear flag. The price could not hold above the blue 100-day moving average, or indeed the 50-day moving average. So I think there is to the downside. As you can see, slow stochastics have turned negative, adding pressure to the downside. Even the Dow Jones, which has been a lot stronger than the other two, was a bit of a dream. We had the bearish engulfing candle on Wednesday. So yesterday morning I was suggesting a short position, and the market rallied right up to my sell level and then dumped 1,000 points. So real nice move there. 100 points profit in the S&P, 1,000 points profit in the Dow Jones, and it's not even the end of the week yet. The FTSE gave us a sell signal on Tuesday with the bearish engulfing candle, and we jumped into a short position. Really was a perfect trade, and then we dumped yesterday down to my targets. So all going well this week. FTSE offered a profit of nearly 150 ticks. Now I know that you wouldn't have done all 3 or 4 of the sell orders. It would be crazy to be doing the same trade in 3 or 4 different stock markets, but if you did manage to bag 1,000 ticks in the Dow Jones or 100 points in the S&P, it's been a great week just on those trades alone. If you're not a subscriber yet, you're missing out on great trades this week. Have a look in the description box, some links to where you can subscribe. I have an FX Signals package, which is new for this year. You get a free 1-week trial to that one, but it does not include the stock markets. So if you want to make this kind of money in the stock markets, you do have to subscribe to the gold membership package, but all the details are in the description box below. If you haven't signed up for my 6 free ebooks, there's also a link. Make sure you get signed up. That's it. Please like, share, subscribe. Have a great weekend, and we'll chat again next week.